All right, we're back. It's the finals, guys. It's the finals of the finals. We couldn't say that anymore. We couldn't put more stress on this. It is tied up 1-1, and we're in the last match today. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching the 2 versus Twournament. We did get a $5 donation from Gibby311, who just subbed to the channel. Also says, here's hoping for more 2v2 tournaments with a heart. But spawning here in the bottom central portion of the map. Yes, the overlay is messed up once again, and our apologies, but there's nothing we can do about it. It's going to be Team Dead Pixels, represented by the pink Protoss Patience and his teammate, the purple Zerg True.
In the top position for Team Axiom Pro Streamers, it's the teal Terran Heart and the blue Protoss Crank. You know, there's just a double the chance of me messing up the colors.
Yeah, they're like, well, we'll pick 2 types of blue. It's like pink and red. Light red and red?
So, really mean.
Well, they both work towards the wall off. I'm not sure if this means they're going to go for the macro game or not, but you know, Catherine Square today has been, I think, the most picked map throughout all the series. It's also given us some of the most interesting games through both cheese and macro. But again, the coolest thing I think about this is I look at the viewer numbers right now, and there's like 4,000 people tuning in for this. That blows my mind. I was thinking like, okay, if we get like 1,000 people for this tournament, that would be cool beans. So I'm really stoked that there's so many people have tuned in for this, and if we do more tournaments 2v2 in the future, I hope you guys will come back for it. Quick little just self-advertisement while we watch this game get started. I want to remind you all, we have the safety net groups playing out starting tomorrow, all week up until Saturday and Sunday for the round of 8 in the finals. So I do hope you guys will make sure to come back and join us for that. Again, tomorrow evening will be Group B. It's got Desra, Saravati, Xenocider, and one other Protoss. I can't remember. Minigun. There we go, off the top of my head. So should be some good stuff. Should be some good times. I look forward to this whole week of casting for StarCraft 2.
So Hart went for that 14cc. And the ace of the ace of the ace on the map that did lose when he went 14cc. I'm just saying, it's really dangerous. What are you doing?
I'm just saying.
You know, that's bold. That's bold. So it won't lose straight out to a proxy oracle, but he won't have a lot of Marines spread over 2 bases, especially with how far away his natural base is. It's actually farther than it looks. You have to run around to that ramp. So
I imagine that was probably Korean for "fuck you, leave my probe alone."
Get out.
Yeah. You know, the last time, okay, last time he went 14cc, it didn't go so well. But the last time he was on this map, I mean, that hold was pretty cool to watch. These guys played out really well. I mean, it's Catherine Square is, I definitely say an interesting map for a lot of different tactics, but we do have the proxy Stargate once again. Not so surprising. This has been like the thing to do every series, and Hart doesn't actually have enough racks production for this. He's only gone for 2 instead of 3.
Yeah, Crank won't be much help. He is going for what seems to be fast ETs, kind of a cool spot in the back to hide your Twilight Council.
He does get a proxy pylon down in his opponent's base.
Oh.
What I love for this too is like, this could go incredibly well, but this is a really dedicated thing to do in the finals. I mean, this is like going to the finals of a regular tournament and proxy gating, hoping to win. I mean, you are putting a lot of faith into what your opponent can versus can't do. Oh, a Phoenix, what?
Whoa. Does he think Crank's gonna go for the proxy Stargate himself?
This is really bad now, because without an Oracle, he actually won't have detection.
True.
At least with the Oracle, you're like, okay, I got away, but there's a vision.
Maybe he's gonna get so many Phoenixes that'll be a big surprise. The pylon was scouted, but Crank built another pylon.
Oh, cheeky.
Nice.
Cheeky bugger. And Patience actually doesn't see this despite the probe. I don't know if he'll see it when he puts down the Nexus either.
When he puts on the Nexus. He's not putting it down yet. So, I think the Dark Shine's going to finish before he finds it. Oh, it looks like True is thinking something. Crank has gone for his own proxy Stargates in many of these games, or Stargates in general, so he throws on 2 Sport Crawlers. That's going to be a big help. It's not going to be for what he thinks, but
it'll help him, yes, but what about Patience? Cannon in the mineral line. Did he scout this? Where did the Dark Shrine get built for Crank? Back
in
here?
The back.
No, okay, it's not been revealed, but he sees that there's no Stargate, no Robo. So eliminating 2 of the 3 possible openers, this is a really smart choice out of these guys.
Yeah, yeah. Too bad for Crank getting those 2 proxy pylons in there. He could still do damage, especially if he warps in more than 1 DT. Okay, 2 DTs if they go to the same place. They could kill the Queen. Maybe kill the Spore Crawler before detection gets over, or units get over there, but with only 1 split up like they are, it'll be fine. It'll be easy hold. Oh.
DTs are just kind of like, what can I do? What can I really do? Become an Archon? Kill some drones?
Yeah, the other DT seemed to walk into the cannon of the sentry, so...
Yeah. Well, this is a
Not
good
too
holdout of
helpful.
Team Dead Pixels. For Crank, what's nice is that this investment doesn't, I wouldn't say screw him out of the game. Because the thing is, you can still go Archons. They're going to be good against the Phoenixes. You can still go Archons. They're good against anything Zerg. So, I mean, while they are expensive, it's one of those situations where if Heart's going bio, he's using a lot more minerals than gas. Crank can be like, yo, float me that extra gas. I can get a lot of Archons. Nope, that's what I said. Still does have a DT, just kind of chilling. That pylon's gonna get revealed now, and that's gotta be a bit of a darn it type moments. Let's see, back at home, I mean, they both expanded pretty early, so their economy's looking a little bit better than their opponents. Again, Patience, his investment didn't really pay off as far as damage goes. I really don't know what the plan with the Phoenix would have been in the first place anyways, but with 3 Phoenix roaming around, he's at least got control over anything leaving the base, anything that's, you know, not paying attention to. And it looks like Crank is filling this up with more gateways, but I would definitely love to see him go for something not Blink-oriented, but say Charge Lots and Archons.
Oh, I love the turrets, the helpful turret.
Dude, it's a bro turret. Heart builds it in the mineral line. It picks off a Phoenix with it. Nicely done. These Marines might catch the other ones. Not quite.
No. They have stim, don't they? Yeah, I guess stim wouldn't
It's
really
not really
help.
worth it.
Wow. Gonna be a macro game despite the super sneaky probe from Crank. Yes, the infestation pit, I wonder. He's not going for double upgraded lings, but it still could be infestors. I mean, swarm hosts in team games, they can be okay, I guess.
I don't know. Swarm Hosts, I think, in team games don't have the same pain effect because you've got someone else that can completely get around them. And with how
Yeah,
slow they
exactly.
are, they can't respond to 2 people at once,
Yeah,
which is
it's like-
kind of a necessity in team games.
It's twice the weakness, you know, but still only the same amount of swarm hosts, so... I agree. I would not like swarm hosts in a game unless there was a 2v2 map that was like literally like a linear line.
Yeah.
There actually is a 2v2 map like that. We play on that all the time, right?
Yeah, it's that the one that looks like the Skyrim logo. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh yeah. So maybe like on that type of map, and even then it's a little questionable. But it is going to be for fungals along with roaches.
It's a shame Medivacs can't pick up stalkers or something. I really think like it'd be so cool in team games if you could pick up your opponent's your teammates' units, but at the same time,
There's like
little
a
imba.
there's like a no.
Oh,
Protoss
blinks
there, so
right
they're
over the
allowed.
force fields, picks off that emote right away. Stalkers are going to do what they can, but the Lings, even if they clean up what's on the high ground, there's still Marines on the low ground supporting this. And Crank, he's got an exit strategy with Blink. In fact, the Phoenixes can't even contribute that much. The cannon is shooting up, but bit of a wash for both sides. No one really getting a huge advantage just yet. Roach is going to burrow to heal up. Cannon does fall, but are these going to be enough to hold? The Stalker's on top of the Immortal once again. I kind of wish the Marines would help focus that down because of the shielding, but looks like Heart and Crank might just be able to push through with this. Marines and Marauders with that Medivac support are so good. We got some Woodamites getting to the front lines. The Mothership Core, okay, gets the overcharge off, but what does that do to help True's base? Over here on the left side, the Roaches are falling. Infestors are on the way, but nothing is out just yet. And I think Team Axiom is on the verge of victory.
Yeah, the infestors won't be able to do that much anyways. They're really, you know, they won't have a chain fumble. There's only 2 of them. The Medivacs still have some energy, and it's just, yeah, that's not going to be enough to deal with it. Crank's army does mostly die.
Yeah,
Patience
Crank
dealt with
loses that in the PvP, but it's getting Heart so ahead in the TVZ. He's won this game. He's killed the hatchery. There's another base up here, sure, but it's not mining. There's no drones transferred over. The layer falls. The tech goes down. The infestor dies. Oh, another infestor got rallied from the other side. No.
Nice. Really nice fungals, but he needs a 3rd one. And then a 4th one really to take care of the Marauders as well.
GG, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Team Axiom Professional Streamers. Heart and Crank will be your 2 versus 2 champions.